Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in the previous video we have discussed about the concept of hybridization. Let us recall what we have learned yesterday. So the important points about the hybridization, as we have studied that only those orbitals which have the equal energy or nearly equal energy, these orbitals they can undergo the hybridization. Second point क्या था कि जो number of hybrid orbitals हैं वो किसके इक्वल होंगे, दैट इज इक्वल टू द नंबर ऑफ अटोमिक ऑर्बिटल्स दैट इंटरमिक्स्ड विद ईच अदर. नेक्स्ट पॉइंट क्या था कि हमारे पास जो हाफ फिल्ड ऑर्बिटल्स हैं एंड द फुली फिल्ड ऑर्बिटल्स, बोथ टाइप ऑफ ऑर्बिटल्स दे कैन पार्टिसिपेट इन द हाइब्रिडाइजेशन. नेक्स्ट वन इज द hybridization takes place only at the time of the bond formation, means that in case of isolated atom no hybridization takes place, only hybridization takes place when a new bond is formed. Next point, if we know the hybridization of a molecule, we can determine the geometry and the shape of the molecule, because the hybrid orbitals are oriented in a way that gives the geometry to the molecule. And the next point is this, the shape of the hybrid orbital is represented by a large lobe and a small lobe. The large lobe have the positive charge and the smaller one have the negative charge. So in the today video we will discuss about the type of hybridization and how we can find out the hybridization of the central atom in a molecule. So the types of hybridization, first is the sp hybridization. In the sp hybridization we have one s orbital and we have one p orbital. These two orbitals belongs to the same shell. What is the meaning of this point? If we have the 2s orbital that can intermix with the 2p orbital, it cannot intermix with the 3p orbital. Both the orbitals they must belong to the same shell. So these two orbital undergoes the hybridization to form the two hybrid orbitals, and these hybrid orbitals are named as sp and sp. sp and sp क्यों बोलते हैं हम इनको, क्योंकि यहाँ पे एक s ऑर्बिटल है और एक क्या है p ऑर्बिटल. सो द हाइब्रिड ऑर्बिटल फॉर्म्ड दे आर ऑफ दिस टाइप. दीज टू हाइब्रिड ऑर्बिटल्स दे ओरिएंटेड themselves in such a way so that there is a minimum repulsion, and the minimum repulsion is possible when they align in a linear way. So therefore in the sp hybridization the geometry of the molecule is linear. Now we will understand it by considering the example of the beryllium hydride. So in this case we have the central atom is beryllium, which have the atomic number is 4. So its electronic configuration become 1s2 2s2. Okay, in order to form the two bonds with the two hydrogen atom, one of the 2s electron get excited to the 2p orbital. This is the 2s orbital of the beryllium and this is the 2p orbital of the beryllium. So 1s and 1p orbital hybridize to give the set of two hybrid orbitals. Now these hybrid orbital they are of this shape. Now they can overlap with the hydrogen atom to form this molecule. Okay, so in the sp hybridization we have one s and one p orbital and the angle is 180 degree and the geometry of the molecule is linear. Okay, now the next one we have the sp2 hybridization. In the sp2 hybridization, as the name indicates, we have one s orbital and we have the two p orbitals. They intermix with each other in order to form a set of three hybrid orbitals, and these three hybrid orbitals they orient themselves in a triangular planar arrangement. So here the geometry of the molecule which have the sp2 hybridization, that is the triangular planar. Triangular planar means that all the three hybrid orbitals they lie in the same plane and the angle between these hybrid orbitals that is equal to 120 degree. So let us understand this by using this example, boron hydride, या इसको हम क्या बोलते हैं, बोरेन. So here the central atom is boron having the atomic number 5. So its electronic configuration is 1s2 2s2 2p1. So in order to form the three bond, one of the s electron get excited to the 2p orbital. So the excited state electronic configuration become, पहले से था एक इलेक्ट्रॉन हमारे पास 2p में और एक क्या होगा जो 2s से हमने एक्साइट किया है. तो अब हमारे पास एक s है और दो p ऑर्बिटल है. सो हाइब्रिडाइजेशन इज sp2 एंड इट्स geometry is the triangular planar or the angle in this case is equal to 120 degree. Okay, the next type is sp3 hybridization. In the sp3 hybridization we have one s and three p orbitals intermix with each other in order to form a set of the four hybrid orbitals, and these hybrid orbitals are named as sp3 hybrid orbital. and these sp3 hybrid orbitals, they orient themselves in such a way in order to get the tetrahedral arrangement. So means that जहाँ पे भी हमारे पास sp3 hybridization होगी तो वहाँ पे geometry of the molecule is tetrahedral and the angle between these hybrid orbital is equal to 109 degree 28 minute. So in the sp3 hybridization, we have the tetrahedral geometry and the angle is 109 degree 28 minute. Let us consider the example of the methane molecule. Here the carbon is the central atom having the atomic number 6. Its electronic configuration become 1s2, 2s2 and the 2p2. So we have the 2 electron in 2s and the 2 electron in the 2p. In order to form the 4 bond, one of the 2s electron get excited to the 2p orbital. So now the excited state electronic configuration is this. Now we have the 4 atomic orbital. They hybridize to form the 4 sp3 hybrid orbitals, and these sp3 hybrid orbitals now they can overlap with the atomic orbital of the hydrogen atom to form the CH4 molecule. Okay, the next example, the next type of hybridization is sp3d hybridization. So as the name indicates, here 1s, 3p and 1d atomic orbitals, they hybridize in order to give a set of 5 sp3d hybrid orbitals. So because here the 1s, 3p and 1d, so total number of hybrid orbitals formed that are equal to 5. These 5 hybrid orbitals, they arrange themselves in a way so that the repulsion between the electrons is minimum, so they acquire the ट्राइगोनल बाईपिरामिडल ज्योमेट्री. अगर हमारे पास sp3d हाइब्रिडाइजेशन है, सो ज्योमेट्री ऑफ द मॉलिक्यूल क्या होगी? ट्राइगोनल बाईपिरामिडल ज्योमेट्री. एंड द एंगल बिटवीन द हाइब्रिड ऑर्बिटल्स हियर in the trigonal bipyramidal geometry, the 3 orbitals they lie in the one plane and the other 2 orbitals are, one is above the plane and the other is below the plane. So the angle between the hybrid orbitals that lie in the same plane, that is equal to 120 degree, and the angle between the orbital that is above and below the plane with the orbitals that are lying in the plane, that is equal to 90 degree. So let us understand this type of hybridization by taking the example of the pf5. Here the central atom is phosphorus having the atomic number 15. So its electronic configuration is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2 and then we have the 3p3. So here the outer shell electronic configuration is that. Now we have 3s and this is 3p. So here in order to form the 5 bond, one of the 3s electron get excited to the vacant 3d orbital. So excited state electronic configuration become this. Now we have one 3s, 3p and the one 3d orbital, they undergoes the hybridization in order to form a set of the, we have the 5 sp3d orbitals, and these hybridized orbitals they can overlap with the p orbital of the fluorine to form the bond between them. So therefore the geometry of the pf5 is the trigonal bipyramidal geometry. Okay, the next type we have the sp3d2 hybridization. So in this case we have one s3p orbital and we have the 2d orbital. That d orbital which involved in the sp3d2 hybridization, they are the dz square and the dx square minus y square orbital. Here the dx square minus y square orbital have the lobes along the axis. So shape of this dx square minus y square अगर हम consider कर रहे हैं, ये हमारी x axis है, ये हमारी y axis है, so their lobes that line along the axis. Okay, so this is the shape of the dx square minus y square. So here we have the 1s, 3p and 2d orbitals, they undergoes the hybridization to form the 6 hybrid orbitals, and the geometry of the molecule is the regular octahedral geometry. In this regular octahedral geometry, the angle between the hybrid orbitals that is equal to 90 degree. This can be understood by taking the example of SF6. We have the sulfur hexafluoride. Here the central atom is sulfur having the atomic number is 16 and its electronic configuration having, after the excitation of electron, we have the unpaired electron in 1s, 3p and 2d orbitals. So have the hybridization is sp3d2 and having the octahedral geometry, and the angle is equal to 90 degree. So sulfur having atomic number 16 and its electron configuration is this. After excitation of these 2 electrons, because it have to form the 6 bonds, so there should be 6 unpaired electrons should be there. So this electron get excited to one of the 3d orbital and this electron get excited to the second 3d orbital. So we have 1s, 3p and 2d orbitals. So therefore geometry is octahedral. Next one we have sp3d3 hybridization. So as the name indicate, we have the 1s3p and there are the 3d orbitals which intermix with each other to form a set of the 7 hybrid orbitals, and the d orbital that are involved in this hybridization, they are dxy, dyz and the dzx. So in this case, the geometry of the molecule is pentagonal bipyramidal geometry. We have a regular pentagon and the one orbital is above the plane and the other is the below the plane. So we can understand this hybridization by taking the example of IF7. Here the central atom is iodine having the electronic configuration. We are considering only the outer shell electronic configuration 5s2 5p5. So in order to form the 7 bond, this electron, this and this, they undergoes the excitation into the 3d orbitals. So therefore hybridization is sp3d3, and here the geometry of the molecule is the pentagonal bipyramidal geometry. Okay, now these are the different types of hybridization which can be possible in a molecule. So now we will discuss about how we can predict the hybridization of the central atom in a molecule. As we have studied, firstly हम कैसे कैलकुलेट कर रहे थे हाइब्रिडाइजेशन को, कि हम सेंट्रल एटम देखते हैं, फिर उसके हम इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कॉन्फ़िगरेशन लिखते हैं, फिर हम एक्साइट करते हैं इलेक्ट्रॉन्स को, फिर हम देखते हैं कि कितने नंबर ऑफ वहाँ पे हाइब्रिड ऑर्बिटल्स हैं जो वो फॉर्म होंगे, उसके बेसिस पे फिर हम उसकी हाइब्रिडाइजेशन को डिसाइड करते हैं. लेकिन नाउ वी हैव ए फार्मूला विच कैन बी यूज्ड इन ऑर्डर टू डिटरमाइन द हाइब्रिडाइजेशन ऑफ द सेंट्रल एटम. So here x is the number of hybrid orbital formed, that is equal to half of, first we have find the number of valence electron of the central atom plus the number of monovalent atoms that are surrounding the central atom. If the molecule have a negative charge, we add that charge, and if the molecule has a positive charge, then we have to subtract that negative charge. So formula becomes, we have half of टोटल जो वैल्यू आएगी हमारे पास किस किस की, कि जिस कितने वैलेंस इलेक्ट्रॉन है सेंट्रल एटम के, कितने मोनोवैलेंट एटम अटैच्ड हैं. अगर एनायन है तो हम प्लस ऐड करेंगे उतना ही चार्ज, और अगर कैटायन है तो उतना ही चार्ज हम क्या करेंगे, माइनस. सो एक बात यहाँ पे जो इंपॉर्टेंट है वो हमें ध्यान रखनी है कि जब भी हम हाइब्रिड ऑर्बिटल्स को कैलकुलेट करते हैं, सो वहाँ पे हमें सिर्फ जो सराउंडिंग एटम्स हैं जो मोनोवैलेंट है उनको ही हमें क्या करना होता है, कंसीडर करना होता है. सो लेट अस कंसीडर हियर सम एग्जांपल्स विच मेक्स more clear how we can find out the number of hybrid orbitals in a molecule. Firstly, we have considered the example of CO2. Here we have to find out the number of hybrid orbital that are equal to, x is equal to 1/2. फर्स्ट हमें देखना है सेंट्रल एटम के जो नंबर ऑफ वैलेंस इलेक्ट्रॉन है. तो हमारे पास जो कार्बन है उसका एटॉमिक नंबर क्या है, 6. सो इसकी इलेक्ट्रॉन कॉन्फ़िगरेशन होगी 1s2 2s2 एंड 2p2. सो नंबर ऑफ वैलेंस इलेक्ट्रॉन इज 4 प्लस. As the oxygen is a divalent atom, so number of monovalent atom is 0 and it is a neutral molecule, so there is no charge here, so formula becomes equal to this. Now we have the number 4/2, that is equal to 2. so x की वैल्यू आ गई हमारे पास 2. इसका मतलब हमारे पास क्या है, 2 हाइब्रिड ऑर्बिटल्स हैं. तो वो पॉसिबल कब है, जब हमारे पास sp हाइब्रिडाइजेशन होगी मॉलिक्यूल के अंदर. सो इसका मतलब जो CO2 है उसमें जो कार्बन एटम है उसकी जो हाइब्रिडाइजेशन है दैट इज़ sp. The next example we have water. Here the central atom is oxygen, so x is equal to 1/2. सेंट्रल एटम के जो हमारे पास वैलेंस इलेक्ट्रॉन है वो कितने होंगे, 6, एंड मोनोवैलेंट एटम अटैच्ड आर 2, नो चार्जेस देयर. सो फॉर्मूला बिकम्स दिस, दैट इज इक्वल टू 4. सो 4 हाइब्रिड ऑर्बिटल मीन्स वी हैव द sp3 hybridization. Okay, next one we have NH4 plus. So in that case the central atom is nitrogen, having the नाइट्रोजन का हमारे पास एटॉमिक नंबर 7, वैलेंस इलेक्ट्रॉन वी हैव 5, 4 हाइड्रोजन, दीज आर मोनोवैलेंट एंड वी हैव द प्लस चार्ज हियर, सो वी हैव टू माइनस दैट चार्ज, सो वी गेट इक्वल टू 4. सो 4 हाइब्रिड ऑर्बिटल्स हैं, इट मीन्स दैट इट हैज़ द sp3 hybridization. Okay, the next example we have the nitrate ion. Here also number of hybrid orbital x is equal to 1/2. Central atom we have nitrogen having the valence electron is equal to 5. No monovalent atom is there because the oxygen is divalent, and we have the negative charge is here. So negative charge को हमें क्या करना है, ऐड करना है. So हमने यहाँ पे ऐड किया, so we will get 3. 3 means we have sp2 hybridization in this molecule. sp2 hybridization है. Okay, तो according to sp2 hybridization geometry of the molecule will be triangular planar. In the previous cases we had the hybridization is sp3, so geometry of the molecule is the tetrahedral. Okay, next we have the ClO4 minus. Here the central atom is chlorine and they have the outer shell, yeah, we can say that the valence electron that are 7 plus. No monovalent atom is there, but we have the negative charge. We can add that and get 4, that is equal to sp3. So in this molecule chlorine have the sp3 hybridization and the geometry of the molecule is tetrahedral. The next one we have the sulfate ion. So here we have valence electron is 6, no monovalent atom are there, and having the 2 negative charge, we add that and we get equal to 4. So means that it also have the sp3 hybridization, and sp3 hybridization it means that it have the tetrahedral geometry. ओके, नेक्स्ट वी हैव के लिए इतना ही. मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट वीडियो में एक नए कॉन्सेप्ट के साथ. और अगर वीडियो आपको पसंद आया हो तो प्लीज़ लाइक, शेयर एंड सब्सक्राइब माय यूट्यूब चैनल. थैंक यू.